Hello my friends, I'm Mark Thomas and welcome to my Home Outdoors channel. Today I am featuring a product review on the Scrub Daddy. It's an item that I found in Home Depot about a week ago. I was actually shopping for something else with my son Logan. He came across it and he said, oh my gosh, we gotta buy this thing. I saw it on Shark Tank. It's awesome. And the kicker, it's only like $3 to $4. So stay tuned. We're gonna unbox this for the first time, try it out. We're gonna give you our opinions and the overall results. So stay tuned. And here's a nice close-up in the box still. This is the Scrub Daddy, and Logan is the reason. Yeah, welcome Logan to my channel.
Thank you.
We just completed our last video. If you didn't see it, it's the Shark Rotator 5 months later, our review. You might want to check that out if you're interested in that. Logan is the reason that we bought the Scrub Daddy. We were in Home Depot and we saw it for $3 to $4.
Yep.
And you said, oh my gosh, I saw this on Shark Tank.
Yeah. We
have to buy it.
have to have it. Yeah.
And I said, all right, well, let's do a video review on it. We haven't opened it. We haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Yep. So I'm going to turn this over to Logan in just a minute. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about how, I don't know if you've ever seen Shark Tank, but if you have, how did it go down?
Well, I mean, he got an offer from all 5 sharks, and he ended up going with Lori Greiner, and now he's at about $30 million in sales.
So Lori's probably like one of the best suited because she can sell on QVC.
Yeah, and she gets it done really fast.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty interesting. So this must be a good product if all 5 sharks went after this. It must work pretty good. I didn't actually see that episode. Is there? I would guess, I'd venture that you've seen like every single episode.
Yeah.
You think have you missed any of them?
Give or take a few, I've seen most of them.
Okay. I bet he's seen them all, but that's just in my opinion. Anyways, okay, we're going to go to the next step and Logan's going to walk you through the unboxing, and then we have some dishes here.
Alright, so here it is. Here is the Scrub Daddy.
And it's a smiley face.
Yeah.
And it seems, I'm going to actually step in here a second. So this is really quite stiff. It's kind of sharp and prickly.
Yeah.
So it feels like it could really like grab the food.
Yeah, there's almost, it's got a really cool pattern if you look really close at it.
Okay.
Yep, identical on both sides.
Alright, and show me what we have to test it out on.
Alright, so we have some dirty dishes that we need to get clean. Wine glass and stuff like that.
That's my wine glass, by the way.
Yes.
And that's a ravioli pan. I think we baked some ravioli the other night.
Yeah. So
and
I got that coffee with some coffee in it. That'll be hard to get out. We'll see.
And that bowl right there. Actually, I have oatmeal in the morning, so there's some oatmeal that's dried on there. That's actually probably one of the hardest for me is the oatmeal when it dries if you don't wash it right away.
Yeah.
Alright, how about we try it, we'll turn the water on and test it out.
Okay, so one cool thing about this Scrub Daddy, I'm going to give you a close-up right here, is that it is firm in cold water and soft in warm water. So we're going to use the cold water first, and then we'll switch over to hot water.
Okay, try it out, see if it changes the consistency of the...
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we have cold water going first. Just kind of get it in there, squeeze a little bit.
You can't even compress it yet.
Yeah, really. You want to feel that then? That's really hard, actually. That's like almost more firm than it was on the box.
Yeah, very scratchy.
Yeah, indeed.
Alright, let's try it in warm. See what happens.
Let's move over to warm.
That's like boiling hot. You might want it scalding hot. You might want to take it off. Scalding hot.
There we go.
Alright.
That'll be good. Alright, now I'll throw it into the warm water. Oh yeah, I can feel it starting to compress already. Wow. Very cool. Get in there. Oh wow. Alright, feel it now.
Oh my gosh, that's really soft.
Yeah, it's a comparison from the cold to the warm. Wow,
yeah, the other one felt like it was like tearing up your hands when you try to squeeze it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's got a cool texture to it. I like it.
Alright, we're going to try this out on some dishes. We'll get you a close-up, so check this next step out.
As you can see, it really gets down deep in there, like my dad said.
You get all those inside corners.
Yeah, you can. it doesn't leave anything out like a normal sponge would. Really gets in there.
All right.
You see, really clean it out.
Okay, so here is a good test of something that's fine, delicate, where this is a wine glass. There's been some red wine, some Cabernet Sauvignon in there, and I want to see if this sponge, well, I call it a sponge, if it works in there, if it can handle the inside. And when I put it under warm water, I did add a little bit of soap to it. It fits in there real nice, and you can just see I can just spin it on the inside, and then when I go to take it out, definitely soft enough. You couldn't do this with cold water, but under warm water, the Scrub Daddy, it will give a thorough clean. Sometimes you just get some caked on wine in there, and look at that. So this is a ravioli pan left over from the other night, and this is going to be kind of like our ultimate test right here. I'm going to use, I prefer using this right here. It's the Dawn. It's like a platinum erasing foam. So when you spray it in there, it just foams up right away. And let's just see how it works. I like to squeeze that soap, get it in there real good. Oop. Seems to really be tackling very well. Water's a little hot. There we go. All right. I was afraid food might get stuck in there, but it seems like after running it through that the food kind of washed out, so it doesn't get embedded. That was a concern, so I'm happy with that. So far, I will give it a thumbs up. Okay, so one thought I had is I just ran through this hot water, and it's very flexible and squishy. And let's just say you have some really heavy caked on stuff and you want some aggressive cleaning power. I'm going to try this going from hot to as far to the cold as it can go, and just see how it works. So it's under the warm right now. It's still just very flexible. I'm going to move it over to the far cold. Just give it about 5 seconds. Yeah, I can really feel that. Yeah, it's quite scratchy, but it just really, all the water is getting absorbed in there. It's, wow, it's amazing how, yeah, I'm going to have Logan, give me your thoughts on it.
Yeah, well, I can't believe like how it goes from flexible to like hard and stiff just like that. Like you saw in like a matter of 10 seconds. It's crazy.
So depending on how stuck on the food is, you can clean it by changing the temperature. You clean it more aggressively with colder water.
Yep.
And then switch back to warm once you get the thick stuff off.
Yeah.
In this particular video, I normally read up on the products before I give a description about it and get in front of the camera. This particular time, I did not. I relied on you, Logan, to tell me what you've seen on the Shark Tank. Mm-hmm. And without me actually reading any of this stuff, what I find interesting, the 3 little tidbits right here that talks about are the selling points. It says, and this is something that we kind of knew already before going into this video, that soft and warm water for gentle cleaning, firm and cool water for coarse scrubbing. And those seem like words I was actually using without even reading this.
Yeah.
And that is really true. I found that to be spot on. And it says I rinse clean and won't cling to debris, so I keep looking clean and bright. And we noticed that in the ravioli pan, it was all the pasta and the red sauce. It was getting in there a little bit, but as soon as I ran it through water, it rinsed right out, which I thought was awesome. Because you don't want to go and scrub like a wine glass afterwards and have ravioli cleaning your glass too. That wouldn't be cool. And yeah, that'd be nasty. And then I smell fresh after weeks of use. Well, that we can't really determine yet, but it's good to know that. So far, if they're 2 for 2, I'm sure they're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm safe on your china, non-stick cookware, counters, and other surfaces. There's that little picture of the smiley face with a spoon. Logan remembers seeing that on the Shark Tank, and it reaches deep into cups, like I mentioned, and pitchers. And quick, thorough cleaning. I'm ergonomic. Hold snug with 2 fingers, and it molds into the corners. So they show it like on a cupcake pan right there. It looks like it would work good for going through and clean it pretty quick. And this is interesting. You control my flex texture by simply adjusting water temperature. All right, I think it's pretty awesome. For $3 to $4, I think it's something we're going to keep at our sink. And
yeah.
do you think you might do more dishes now that you have this?
Maybe.
All right, we'll still use our dishwasher. It's not going to replace that.
Of course not.
But there's times where you have your dishwasher loaded and you have a few extra dishes you want to do them by hand.
Yeah.
And this will work good for that. All right, any final comments you can say?
Yeah, I do have one more comment. This just occurred to me as I was using this thing. So as you can see, it's a pretty bright color, so I'm just thinking, if you had some company over and you just have a nice, like an ugly sponge sitting on your sink, it's kind of nasty, but this just kind of looks real nice and fresh, and I think it'd be kind of cool just if you saw it on someone's sink.
Yeah, the fact that it says food won't cling or debris won't cling, it'd be a nice selling point. So you can always keep it there, and it's appealing enough looking that...
Yeah, people will be like, oh, what's that on your sink? They might not even notice it because they don't think about that.
All right, well, I'm happy with it. I would give it...
thumbs up?
Yeah, I don't know, out of 10?
Out of 10?
It's probably a solid 9.
I mean...
9 out of 10?
It would be hard. I mean, you gotta give it a little while. After like one use, you don't know.
Yeah. But after one use, I would say a good 9 out of 10 because it's hard to give anything a 10 out of 10. So I'm good with that.
Yeah, me too.
All right. There we go. All right, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please help support it by giving us a thumbs up, and have a great day. All right, so here's some recent comments from this past week. Nanyo Business commented on my soapstone steamer pot. Said, I like your channel a lot. Keep up the good work. Thank you for that. And Tyrone Walker commented on my Stanley jump pack. It's a battery jump pack for your car. He said, how's it holding up these days? And does it have a USB port? It's holding up great. It's relatively new still, and I'm guessing I'm going to get a good 5 to 6 years out of it. And the USB port works good, or you may have seen in my video, I featured where I had my iPhone plugged into it and it charged it rather well. So it does have that. So that's cool. And I have a new feature I mentioned one other time. It's on my homepage, which is
fan funding.
Alright, and Logan would like to review a pricier item. It's a $300 kitchen gadget.
KitchenAid stand-up mixer. Love to review it.
Alright, so if you'd like to see us review it, please consider helping to support our channel to get some things like that to review. And you'll see on my homepage, if you'd like to help out, please check it out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.